Welcome to the Epic Motorcycle channel. I am your guest installer. The Power Commander is normally 350 Imperial credits. However, I found this one on eBay for only 150 Imperial credits, plus tax. For this mission, you will need a 4mm Allen wrench or hex bit, an 8mm socket, and a Phillips screwdriver. You may also need zip ties, and of course, your Z125 Pro pod racer. Using your ignition key, remove the seat. Remove the bolt near the passenger foot peg. Using the Phillips screwdriver, remove the 2 screws in the fairing. Remove the push pin and gently pull the fairing forward and up to remove it. Repeat those steps to remove the fairing on the other side. Find a place under the seat to store the Power Commander. There are 3 groups of connectors that will be installed at 3 different points. Run the wires through the chassis and run them near the 3 install points. The first install point is the ignition coil, which can be found here. Connect the spade connectors of the red and red-white wires in line with the bottom connector. Connect the green and green-white wires in line with the top connector. Use an 8mm socket to remove the ground bolt and attach the ground wire. The second install point is the crankshaft sensor connector. It is located under a black rubber boot, which are my favorite type of boots. Be advised that the correct boot is on the opposite side of the bike as the ignition coil. The connector will fit under this boot near the first install point. However, it is incorrect. Ask me how I know. Go ahead. I dare you. No! Run the brown wire connectors through to the other side of the engine. Use zip ties to make the wires neat. Roll up the boot and you will find 3 plugs. The smallest plug is the crankshaft position sensor. Unplug it and plug the Power Commander brown wired connector here. This reminds me of when I built C3PO. Make sure it clicks into place. Click. Whatever happened to my old friend 3PO? Where could he be? Click. Roll the boot back over the 3 connectors. The final install point is in the front of the engine. These are the injector plugs. Pull off the gray connector and plug the Power Commander plug in line. Make sure both connectors click into place. Click. Finally, and this one is a little trickier, but search your feelings, you know you can do it. Pull the throttle position sensor's black plug containing 5 wires out and find the center wire. It is yellow with a white stripe. Use the tap to pierce the wire and screw it down to connect the final Power Commander wire. Plug it back in. If your Power Commander came with an O2 sensor stub, remove your O2 sensor plug and replace it with the stub. However, newer units do not contain this. If your Power Commander came pre-installed with a fuel map, Your installation is now complete. However, to maximize your power, use a mini USB cord to plug it into your R2 unit. Ah, R2, I've missed you. I look forward to flying with you again. Remember when we took down the droid command ship and blew it up from the inside? By accident? Ah, good times. Download the software from dinojet.com. Using the software, you can download new maps or debug error codes. However, I found their lack of maps disturbing. The Z125 Pro upgrades are now complete. Do not underestimate the power of the Power Commander 5. Along with the Chimera intake and Ran Soto exhaust, you will now have not 8.3, but 9 force power at your fingertips. It's working! It's working! I now have the ultimate power. Nothing can slow us down now. Right, R2? What? Was that a Grom? I'm hit but not bad. R2, see what you can do. Hang on back there. I will find the Grom hideout and destroy them once and for all. Watch out for enemy Groms. The force is strong with me today. Must be that midichlorian shake I had for breakfast. Stay on target. Stay on target. Yes! The Grom uprising has ended. I have finally restored balance and order. The galaxy will finally be at peace, thanks to the Power Commander 5.